After 26 years in the financial services industry, I've often been asked, what is the best qualification for a financial professional, Dominique? So I understand why you may think that becoming a financial professional takes something it actually doesn't. So that's why we're going to cover today, what is the best qualification for a financial professional? Hi, it's Dom, founder of the RIA Launch and Advisor Growth Academies, and I help my clients reach their potential as financial professionals to launch their firms, grow their book of businesses, or even begin careers as financial professionals. And today, we are going to talk about the best qualification for financial professionals, because it's probably not what you think. Let's talk designations first. Often career changers or aspiring financial professionals believe designations are the end-all be-all of their career. I did an entire video on this, dispelling the myth of I would say the most arguably popular designation, the CFP. Check it out when you get a chance. But I'll just say that most, if not all, designations will do the same thing, and that is supply you with knowledge of the solution. Let's talk about that. If a client asks you about funding retirement, what are you taught and trained to say? Contribute to your 401k, ma'am. If a client asks you about saving on taxes, what are you taught or trained to say? You need to do a backdoor Roth, sir. What if a client asks you about funding college for their children? You're taught and trained to say, open a 529 plan, and so on and so on and so on. But here's the deal. Most clients already know the answers to those questions. So you're offering little to no value with those answers. And that is why most designations teach and train you on knowledge of the solution. However, I've known for some time, and I share with my clients inside the RIA Launch and Advisor Growth Academies, that knowledge of the solution is not as nearly as valuable as knowledge of the problem. So that begs the question, what is knowledge of the problem? Well, let's see. The best way to explain what I mean by having knowledge of the problem is to compare financial services to another profession where knowledge of the problem is not as important. Let's say you have a toothache, and in order to get rid of it, you don't have much choice, unless you want to do what Tom Hanks did in Castaway. You'll need to go to the dentist to get the toothache problem dealt with. And my point here is that your lack of choice in solving this problem makes the dentist a very important person. Now, since your choice is limited with no matter what dentist you choose, for the dentist to have knowledge of how you got the toothache and how long it's persisted and what you ate in order to get the toothache, all knowledge of the problem is not as important as how fast he or she is going to make that problem stop. That's called knowledge of the solution. As a financial professional, you don't have that luxury. It will take some time, if it ever happens, that your client will ever view you as important as you viewed the dentist in that situation, especially if you don't choose to specialize like I talk about in this video right here. And by the way, speaking of previous things that I've done for those trying to enter the financial services industry and giving yourself the best chance at success, I'm going to recommend that you hop on the email list. This community will curate all the videos that you need, along with throwing in nice freebies like my career changer cheat sheet. That's going to help you avoid the 5 biggest mistakes that I've seen newbies make when transitioning into financial services. Or for those that want to start your own firm, I've got the 10 Steps RIA Launch Guide, where I share everything you need to know in order to launch your firm from start to finish. All you have to do is click the links down below in the description. Okay, now let me finish telling you about the best qualification for a financial professional. The reason why you want to prioritize having knowledge of the problem over having knowledge of the solution, and why this is by far the best qualification for a financial professional, is because in 2024, your competition for your prospective client's attention is going to be very difficult to obtain. What do I mean by that? Well, depending on the current type of pain they're in due to their financial decisions, they may rather choose to do several things before or even besides hiring you. They could Google the answer, they could ask ChatGPT, they could talk to close friends and coworkers about it. Don't forget that there are 700 other people calling themselves financial professionals in the United States also. So unless you can prove to them that you are intimately acquainted with their problem and how it is affecting their lives, and not just all the strategies they could be trying based on something you learned in a class or in a book, then they won't pay attention to you. This is why knowledge of the problem is the best qualification you can possess as a financial professional. Now that you know the best qualification for a financial professional, you may want to understand how you can obtain knowledge of the problem for the people you'd like to work with. And lucky enough for you, I've created an entire video series here on YouTube for you to enjoy to learn just that. All you have to do is click the playlist on your screen to get started. But if you're one of those that are ready to accelerate your path, do a little bit more, get the extra credit, be sure to click the course link down below so I can start coaching you in the Advisor Growth Academy. Talk to you soon. See you in the next video.